Like, oh man, I just don't know, bro. I just don't know. So, yeah. So yeah. My internet is tripping. It's just like they just don't want me to be great on here. I could be fine on Madden, but on here,
welcome back everyone to college basketball on 2K Sports. The second half getting underway as we inch closer to crowning this year's champions.
Well, UCLA has one of the richest histories of any school in college hoops. The wins, the legacies they've created. Hard for any other school to match the lore that UCLA has.
Pass to Bell. Now here's Carter. Here's Kelly. Bell outside. Jones.
Not on game.
Now Bell. Covered by Junior. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kelly. Another shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And some can argue, you guys, that UCLA is still the name in college hoops.
You know, that's certainly the case on the West Coast. I mean, the UCLA Bruins have an easy time recruiting top talent because of their great pedigree and history. The prestige of the program is something that I don't think will ever fade.
Now here's Kelly. He's got 9. Here's Montgomery. To the middle. Here's Neely. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Texas Tech will retain possession.
I'm just trying to look at. Why would you go up on the guy?
Texas Tech with the ball. Evans. He's covered by Bell. To the paint. Here's Junior. One of the most amazing moments in the history of UCLA, and there's a ton to choose from, was their incredible 88-game win streak.
You know, I don't think we'll ever see anything like that again. The team was ranked #1 in the polls for about 2.5 years straight. It's hard to fathom a winning streak that long. Kudos to the UCLA Bruins.
Evans gets the bucket.
Good job that time by Junior. Solid ball movement, understanding, and even sensing when one of his guys was open there.
Bell outside.
That's what I just can't hold.
Back to Kelly. Pass to Bell. Jones right side.
Ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I almost didn't want to hop back on the game.
Inside. Kelly with the bucket.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of thing you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Thompson outside. Junior. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on Kelly.
Well, you can see Junior's grit right there. His willingness to get physical, meet the contact, and draw fouls. That bodes well for his future and actually bodes well for the present, too.
Pass to Martin. McGee. He's covered by Mills. And here's Sheldon. Right side, Kelly. Here's Martin. McGee. 6 on the shot clock.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Pass to Barry. Kelly with the steal.
No steal.
Here's Jones. Banked in off the glass.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside, Mills. Junior. Kelly covering. Dentman up top. Let's go from 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Outside Kelly. Outside McGee. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
And here's UCLA. 15-point game. Kelly drops in the layup for two.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Here's Barry. Drive by Junior. Count the bucket coming off the perfectly placed assist.
At the next level, Junior's going to be asked to run a lot of screen and roll. And he's showing he's up to the task.
Jones up top. And stolen by Detman. To the paint. Junior. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
It's impressive how Junior's inside play has continued to improve. He's now able to outperform many of his peers in the paint.
Back to Kelly. Slides right through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Time called here. The Red Raiders decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups.
Come on, come on, come on. They made a crazy one.
Junior. Kelly covering. Adams with the block. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Bruins ball.
Come on. They down by 4 and 2. We cannot let them win.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control. And if they've been saving a sure thing play, now is the time for it.
And it's Neely with the jam.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Texas Tech leading. Thompson outside to the inside. Junior. The basket good off the assist from Thompson. When you talk about rising to the occasion, Junior has been fantastic here in this championship game.
Biggest stage in college hoops, and Junior is rising to the occasion. A game like this, with everything on the line, is going to turn the heads of those NBA scouts. What a legendary performance from him. You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Pass to Carter. Sheldon. Bell outside. Here's Carter. That 3 off the mark. And that's an intentional foul. And an intentional foul right there.
Come on, Reed.
And no problem on the first free throw. 1-and-1 situation, so he'll get another.
And guys, some young players shy away from all the media attention that comes with being part of a big-time program. Not Red. He actually enjoys putting himself out there, and that's a good attitude for a budding star to have.
Timeout called here. The Bruins will talk it over. Carter, he's covered by Thompson, and it's good. 2 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Bang.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point ball game.
Let's go, y'all. So
it's UCLA now. Now Now here's Bell. Carter outside from deep. Neely pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
On,
and he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Pass to Junior. Right side Neely. Junior from deep. Cans it from downtown.
You know, you have to stretch the floor for the offense to flow smoothly, and Junior understands that, and he's doing his part.
Here's Bell, and it's in there.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Well, you know, he loves proving people wrong, which is just what a mismatch like that gives him the chance to do.
And the Texas Tech Red Raiders are your new college champions.
The ultimate storybook ending to what has been a long, challenging season of really exceptional college hoops. Here's to them.
I mean, this is something these guys will be remembering and reminiscing about for the rest of their lives. Tonight, they are living the ultimate dream.
And that concludes what has been a stellar season of college basketball, culminating in a terrific championship game. Thanks again for joining Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and myself.
Junior.
Why are they celebrating? We won.
Process, but what are your emotions?
We ended up on the wrong side against a great team. Before the season started, we told ourselves the championship was our goal and anything less would be a failure, but here we are.
What are you going to tell your guys in the locker room?
Coach, what are you going to tell the guys in the locker room? You know, what they already know, that we're very proud of each and every one of them. They stuck together and they played the game the right way.
Thanks, Coach. I have to ask, Junior, now that you've come this far, have you put any thought into next season?
We won.
No, Alex. Right now, I want to get with my teammates and just reflect upon the season we just had.
So no NBA announcement coming in the near future?
We won.
Okay, well, fair
It's okay.
enough. I know this was difficult, but we really appreciate your time, Junior.
It's okay.
Thanks, Alex.
Hey, keep your head up. Got a lot to be proud of there.
It's okay. We won. Why are we not holding the trophy? Why are we not? Wow. This ain't really holding us. Well, we won. What? Well, we won.
Junior, we appreciate everything you did this season and how hard you worked. Well, I just want you to know, it's been tough for me, Coach. Had a lot of sleepless nights about it, but I know moving on to the next level is what I have to do.
And we're behind you 100%. This university is eternally grateful. I know I asked a lot
Well,
of you,
we
but you answered the
won.
call every time.
Thanks, Coach.
Well, I got hook ring. I really got hook ring. You serious right now? This game crazy. Don't even matter no more, bro. They really robbed us.
Why didn't you get drafted? So that's funny to you?
You notice how all your questions about the result, never the work?
It was a simple question.
What do you think I didn't get drafted? I mean, for real. You tell me.
I know you had 2 knee surgeries in college.
Nah, it's excuses.
You stayed all 4 years?
I wanted to get my degree, try again.
You were captain of your team, conference player of the year, all
nice
defense.
awards, things I've earned, things I'm actually proud of. But the NBA scouts agenda? I don't care about all that. I mean, sure, you got leadership, character, defensive motor, all that helps. That's real. Think about those other things. Well, what position do I play?
Point guard.
Yeah, and with my size, my body frame, can I play anything else? And what about my leaping ability?
You can dunk.
Can I dunk like those good dunkers? The good dunkers you even see at the street games? And is it explosive? Or where they love to use?
Okay, so you had some of it, but not all of it.
I mean, from my perspective, no, but from their perspective, yeah. And when a GM goes on record and says, you're his guy, and he says that to his team, his whole career and yours are inextricably linked. Okay, if I become a star, so do they. If I wash out, same. So they've all agreed on this checklist, this protocol, right? Duke doesn't check all the boxes, and some other guy does.
So you draft the other guy.
Draft the other guy.
At least they can say he checked all the boxes.
Yeah. The fault goes back on the players, not them. Okay, that's why you gotta understand this mentality, son. You gotta make sure you check all the boxes for them. Okay, this draft cycle business, this is a chess match. Okay, if you're not ready for that, you are bound to fail. That's the setup.
Whew. Now, most people on the outside won't see it. But this, my friend, is where the draft begins.
Sucha?
Mm-hmm. Messaging is everything.
Okay, so is there a wrong choice here?
Think of it like a spectrum. One end you got Russell Westbrook, loud on and off court. On the other, you got Kawhi, quiet on and off court. Are you one of them or are you in the middle? What you decide will help teams get an idea of what you're really all about.
Are you ready, Junior?
Yeah. You ready, Junior?
Alright, so we got music playing, so I'm gonna have to talk this loud so I won't get copyright. Alright, I got Hoodwink on the championship game, y'all, and y'all seen it. We literally won that whole... Why do you look this big on me? Shout out to 2K. Ooh, Nike.
Beautiful choice. We'll put this together and have it for you right away.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got a Hoodwink of the championship. Talk about.
Oh, man, it's all good. I already know.
You do?
Yeah. Harper and her team run a top sports agency for a reason. They contacted me as soon as they contacted you.
Not upset?
Why would I be?
Someone take the meeting.
I want you to. Root out the specifics. Look, just because you sign with them doesn't mean we're a done deal. We can all work together.
I'll do their plan first.
Hers and mine.
Oh.
Alright, once again, man, I literally won the championship. But they were homing me. But we won. What? Like I said, this game glitch. This is how I know. I bet you
I'm
when
the associate agent, so when you sign with the agency, I'll be here to support Harper on the day-to-day.
I'm sorry, I completely spaced her and then you're walking in.
It's fair, you have a lot going on. It's Layla.
Layla.
Layla. Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a seat.
Yeah.
Junior, hello. So excited to have you here. I'm Harper Dell. Thank you so much for coming down to here.
Do you know it's rude for talking to a person that far away? Did you know that was rude? You supposed to look them where they get, not where a couple inches. Just saying.
Our pitch.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. Yeah, thank you for taking the time out to meet me.
Absolutely. This is the moment. You have worked your entire life to get here, and we are here to support you in that journey to the next step where you start getting paid. I don't have to tell you, we have the deepest roster of NBA talent in the world and brand partnerships with every company you can name. Our goal is long-term. We want to create lifelong relationships that keep you living large now and comfortable in your retirement. In these notes already rests the shoe contract of your dreams. You ever thought about acting?
No. I never really considered it, but I'm into it if it makes sense. Yeah.
Multiple commercial offers and scripts for interesting indies that will help groom you for bigger projects once you get your feet wet.
All of that sounds really good to me. Yeah, but right now, I just want to focus on the draft, solidify my position, and find the team where my skills fit best.
Well, we have relationships with all the teams. We can gather intel to get you the private team workouts that you want.
Maybe not the exact team I want to play for?
Anything is possible. But it is still a draft, where teams can and will do what they see fit for their organization.
Okay, so that's a no.
Chaos exists. We try and mitigate that for you, but it does exist. And I'm not going to lie to you just to get you to sign. I want us to start off in a place where we can be honest with each other. You know what? This is feeling way too formal.
Way too formal.
Yeah. That's better.
Much better.
So I grew up in the Salinas Valley. It's about 2 hours south of San Francisco. John Steinbeck was from there. Do you know it?
No, not that area specifically,
okay.
No.
My parents died when I was young, so my grandmother raised us on her ranch. We grew broccoli, lettuce, cauliflower. It was not glamorous, but we worked and survived. And Layla?
Oh, I was raised right down the road from you in Union.
Oh, Jersey represent.
That's right.
Yeah.
My dad bailed on us when I was 3, and my mom did everything in her power to make it work. We know what it's like to want more. We willed ourselves to be where we are, just like you did.
There's a vision for you here. Jordan, LeBron, a bigger corporate vision. Companies love them because their messaging connects to the public across all demographics. And that's how we want to position your endorsements going forward. Universal appeal.
Okay. But it feels like there's a catch coming.
No, there's no catch. There's a little reality. Archie. He's a good guy, and we know that he brought you here, which is why we want to provide him with a generous finder's fee as a parachute.
But for us, we need you free and clear of all old attachments. Your future depends on an uncluttered vision. All new NBA players have to go through these difficult transitions.
So it's you guys or him?
From our perspective, it's just the way it has to be.
You should hear what he has to say. Maybe he really is the right fit for you and for your vision. But for us, it's one or the other.
I don't like it. Not one bit. Fine. I'm not afraid of a little competition. But her pitch on the corporate take is a flat idea. You have personality and you have an opinion. Your boy Hendricks Cobb, Harden, Embiid, they're doing just fine being who they are. That's how we seal your endorsements. Big and bold.
But doesn't that idea risk losing endorsements if I'm seen as controversial?
Yes it will. But you'll gain others. Others that share your vision and your story. Former football player. Your work. Your dad. You're the underdog. That stuff is powerful, so use
you got
it.
shoe contract available for me now?
No, I don't. But I will. It's called trust, Junior.
She said she got a movie deal available for me now.
Deals? Or ideas where deals may be?
I don't know.
It seems to me like you should. big agencies, man, they pack a punch nowadays. She may have a little bit more firepower than me right now, but I know who you are. I know where you come from, and I know what you want, as if it were my own story. Fine, if you want to walk away from all of that, so be it. It's either her or me. You choose.
Alright, close family friend. Alright, we're gonna do what we're gonna listen to. Alright, this is what we gonna read both. He been there from the beginning, so you can build. You can build on already good working relationship, and you can help him assess and build himself in the NBA or big and stable agency. They know how the system works and how to use it to your advantage. You will earn less per deal, but you get endorsements more quicker. You earn more VC per deal, but it will take longer to get endorsements. Your fans earn you earn fans when playing games in the neighborhood. You earn fans in the league. Stick with Archie. Helps you build team chemistry in the league. Choose Harvard that will lessen the impact of negative teammates chemistry in the league. With Archie, you get Adidas, Balance, Puma, Under Armour, Beats, and Gatorade. With Hopper, you get Jordan, Nike, the NBA Mobile One, Kia, that watch company, and Tuck Taylors, aka Converse. But he wanted to use me, y'all. Like, he wanted to use me to get himself back into the league. And what I'm looking at is, you earn more VC per deal, but it will take longer for endorsements. But with this one, you will earn less per deal, but get endorsements quicker. See, I gotta get my shooting guard ready. I gotta get the VC together and drop it for y'all. Boy, I will earn fans in my career. I will earn fans in the neighborhood. I won't earn them in the league. I want to earn them in the league instead of my career. But choosing Harper will lessen the impact of negative teammates chemistry events in the NBA. But sticking with Archie help you build team chemistry. Ooh. I mean, everybody wants to be an underdog. Everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody's an underdog, and you know. It's just something about him, bro. Fewer fans required to unlock. The fewer friends. Fewer fans required to unlock. Oh, okay. Relationships. Fewer fans required to unlock the following brands. Well, you got Team Jordan. You know me, I'm a Jordan head from head to toe, bro. I'm a Jordan head, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. If I go with Archie, I'm good. But at the same time, he was trying to use me. He was literally trying to use me back when I was back in high school. Back in high school, you trying to use a high school to get yourself back to the league? How did that sound? Like, you just can't sit here and use somebody. You just can't. Oh man. I don't know, bro. You get fans. I don't care about the VC. I'm looking at the chemistry and fans. You earn fans in the league, but you earn fans in the neighborhood. Sticking with RJ helps you build a teammate chemistry in the league. Choosing Harper will listen the impact of negative team chemistry in events in the NBA. Fewer fans required to unlock. You earn less per deal, but you get endorsement real quick. Oh my God, bro. Like, come on, man. Give me certain type of deal, something. I just gotta earn fans in the neighborhood. Fewer fans required to unlock. Alright, we're gonna do this. Tails is Archie, heads is Harper. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Flip a coin.
It's heads.
Go on here.
Loyalty means a lot to me, but and I gotta protect myself.
I'll get you a bigger shoe deal. All right, I'm working on a few things right now, but it takes time, Junior.
Yeah, but the shoe deals she has are already laid out. And if I don't take them, man, I'm just throwing money away.
And these big agencies, it'll be what have you done for me lately if you miss your draft projections. I would never do that to you, Junior. I wouldn't even consider that.
But you were trying to use me once you were trying to use me back in high school. Let's get that number one. Number two, you came up to me when I'm walking to class one day, talk about some, hey man, you need to do better out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get this, you gotta make it, so I can get this money, man. And I appreciate you for helping me. No lie, I appreciate it, Harper. Archie. But you tried to use me to get back to the league. And then you always bring in my dad. What? My dude's dad. So there ain't no point in trusting you, dog. I know y'all gonna kill me in the comments, but listen to me. Loyalty don't mean shit to everybody these days. Long story short, I literally lost a homeboy. He did some foul stuff to me. A week ago, he did some foul stuff to me. I'm not even gonna talk on it. He'll speak on it. So no, I wanna hear that.
Look, I just want you to reconsider, okay? Let's finish what we started.
I'm seriously just like, I gotta earn fans in the neighborhood. At the end of the day, it's a business, man. It's a business, yo. To all of my hoopers, football players, whatever, and once you in the situation I am in real life or on the game, notice that this is just a business, bro. Like if you want to make it in the real life, NBL, NFL, NLB, whatever, and they trade you, release you, cut you, whatever you want to call it, this business. I gotta earn my fans. If I pick Archie, I earn my fans in the neighborhood. And I'm not playing, I can't play in the neighborhood. And when I do play in the neighborhood, it's gonna be, okay, it's September. By the time anybody watches this, it's September. By the time I'm an 85, it might be what? October, November. I'll be playing in the neighborhood with the guys. Make sure y'all subscribe to that. Teammates, respectful loyalty, experience, image, cultivation. How you want to pronounce that word? Then he lied talking about he knew Dame. Then why was you lying? No.
Sorry, Arch. This the way it is. I'm firm with it.
You know they'll cut you the minute you're not making any money for them, right? Keep your eyes open, Junior.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
I wish you the best of luck, son.
Don't call me son, fam.
All right.
Game shit to keep everybody wants to play, okay.
So, right now you are projected in the lottery. The strategy is simple. Just hold your ground and don't lose it.
Be conservative. Being a lottery pick isn't dummy-proof. If you make mistakes in interviews or on the court,
I think
you can
about
lose
it,
ground
bro.
quickly. If you bomb your private workout, and you can fall.
Next up, team interviews. We've already set one up for you, so you should prepare. Here's some questions for you.
Okay, so this is what they're going to ask me?
Those are the types of questions they've asked in the past. It can change. You never know.
All right, got it.
Setup is simple. You walk in the room, interviewer fires away.
I wish that I could just say to you, be yourself and everything will work out. You were a solid person, maybe it would, but you always have to keep in mind what they're looking for from the answers.
Angelo's character integrity.
Come on. You're gonna do great.
Yeah.
Got it.
Junior, welcome. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Go
to meet
ahead
you
and
too.
take a seat.
Thank you.
This isn't a test. This isn't.
Say, bro, we're gonna be a minute rerun thing because I ain't nothing but almost a 70, you heard me? So even if I do games, yeah, you can't run.
an interrogation. We're here to have a discussion, point of which is to get to know you better as a person. There are no right or wrong answers. All we want is for you to be as open and honest as possible.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, let's get started. What would one of your family members tell us about you?
That's a good question. I think they tell you that even as a kid, I always wanted to be the best.
In other words, I'm a whole 60. I'm a 60, bro. I'm not going to park as a 60. You got like messed up of you thinking I am.
I love to compete. Didn't matter if it was tic-tac-toe or dodgeball or whatever. I wanted to win. I needed to.
And that's the first thing they'd say?
Oh yeah, I used to take losing. I used to take losing really hard. I'd throw a fit if I didn't win. My family still teases me about it.
Great. Let's move on. I'm curious. How do you deal with the teammates you don't like?
That doesn't really happen a lot, to be honest with you. it does, I just try to work out whatever differences I might have with that teammate in me. I don't like to let things build up, you know?
What if you can't work out your differences?
Then I keep trying. I don't really like to think there's a situation where I couldn't see eye to eye with a teammate if I tried to understand where they're coming from. Everybody wants to build.
Are you the best player in this draft class?
Look, I'm really, really good at the game, but I'm not quite sure I'm in that conversation yet.
Why do you say that?
Well, I'm honest with myself. I know what I'm good at, and I know what I need to work on. I just remain humble, and right now, I'm not at the level of the best players in the draft. But
I'll let you know.
By the time we start drafting, who knows? Let's see what happens.
One last question, and then I'll let you.
So, Trey, I told the guy.
I'm wondering, what's your primary motivation for joining the league?
Yeah, I grew up with basketball. Yeah, my dad. So it's in my blood. It's my passion. It's all I ever think about.
What about making a living?
Well, yeah, that's important too. Everybody needs money to live. And I know this is a business. An NBA contract has set my family up for life. But it's far from the only thing that drives me.
All right. That'll wrap it up.
Wait, that's it?
That's it. Thank you very much for your time, Junior. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks. It was nice to meet you. Nice talking with you.
Best of luck in the draft.
Thank you.
So what happens next is the top decision makers from the team you interviewed with will review your answers and bat it amongst themselves. Then we get a reset of your draft projections before we go to the next part of the draft cycle.
Okay, so how did I do?
Like we said going in, it's not a good or a bad thing. Your answers are subject to the interpretation of the team and the kind of personality that they want.
But your whole stock may reshuffle. Word will start to trickle out about how you did. Some teams will like you more, some teams will like you less, some will think the whole thing is irrelevant. So all we can do is wait.
Try and get some rest.
It's easy for you to say.
I know, but it's a long road and we're just getting started. Pace yourself.
Hey, I like that. Progression! Oh, I'm not a 60, I'm a 70. Oh, shit. Ha ha! My fault, so, but, I ain't getting new badges. Let's continue. I could have sworn I was 70, bro. That's my D.
Hey, lottery pick, you getting settled in yet?
Yeah. Thanks for the room. It's perfect. Relaxing and keeping it quiet.
Good, that's the idea. You gotta have a space to disconnect from the process at the end of the day.
Maybe take that advice I gave you. No sports news, don't even watch games.
So what I'm working on?
It's gonna help your stress level, Junior.
Okay, next up, big media session. What lottery picks have to say gains national attention, so you are talking about all of the biggest names and outlets there, asking you questions.
But the press usually plays fair with the lottery picks.
So this should be breezy and pleasant. Just keep your guard up a little and stay on message and you'll be great.
Alright.
Follow me, please.
Right.
Junior.
Junior. Who are you looking to? Right here. Junior.
All right, we only have a couple of minutes with Junior today, so let's fire away. Alex, you have the first question.
What's been the most interesting part of the draft process so far?
Just the whole atmosphere, really. And it's a whole bunch of excitement here. And everybody's really happy to be starting a career, so that type of energy has just become really infectious.
Obviously, you're a big-time talent. Anyone would be lucky to draft you. But where do you want to end up? Any preference?
Oh, no. No preference.
Anywhere you don't want to go.
I just want to go wherever I'm wanted. And if you draft me, then I'm assuming you want me. So I'm good with whatever.
Is there any doubt in your mind that you're the best player in this draft?
No. I try not to get caught up in comparisons like that. I heard someone say the other day that comparisons are the thief of joy. I like that. For me, all I care about is being the best player I can be and maximizing my God-given talent. Let other people worry about the rankings. Okay, who's next?
That's all the time we have, thank you.
You're welcome.
This how it be in real life. They ask you, hey, they're my twin.
Now we enter the workout phase. This is your chance to show a specific team of your choosing what you're all about.
We have a whole list of interested teams for you to choose from.
As you know. Alright, so the Lakers not on here, so okay. The Lakers and I don't know. As you know, this is the team who I'm going to.
Great, we'll get that set right up for you.
One of our other clients, Damian Lillard, will be there when you arrive to give you tips and provide guidance on how to maximize the workout.
That's amazing. I'm a huge fan of Dave.
Well, use him as a resource. That's what he's there for. And save the selfies for when you're in the league next year.
You mean this year?
What up, Dane?
Junior, what's going on?
Not much, man. I appreciate you doing it.
It's all good. I wish I had somebody to mentor me and walk me through, so it's all good.
All right, so what you gonna tell me about this, man? What's up with this process?
The first thing I'm gonna tell you is you gotta go into this with confidence, because you're being evaluated for every little thing. Your demeanor, your skills, your athleticism, every single thing, they taking note of it. So you gotta go in here with a mentality that you belong, and the hype is real.
I appreciate you saying confidence, because I'm nervous, man.
We was all nervous. Everybody that went through this process and became legends and became all-stars and all that, they went through the same thing, had the same nerves, and they got through it, just like you're gonna get through it.
How'd you deal with everybody taking notes and watching and looking for your flaws and, you know, trying to pick your game apart and everything?
I went into the gym and I pretended like nobody was there. Pretended like I was back home in Oakland, getting one of my workouts in, and it all worked out. So you gotta do the same.
All right, I'm gonna try to shake it off, man. Any last words of advice before I go in here?
Go get them.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Good luck to you.
Thanks, man.
Hey, good to see you.
Let's go ahead and get this one done. They got me at the guard. What? 2-on-2. Alright, good. Teaching camera angle. He big up. That's all, bro. Hey, over here, spamming your boy, you heard me? Oh, come on. The man just literally just blow past me, bro. Literally just blow past me. Toby? Good one. Oh, I'm talking about, boy. Come on.
Hey, right here.
Oh, I could have got him. Come on, man. Come on, man. They think it's sweet man. Yeah. I gotta get my clamps on too about this or something. And one. Oh my god. Oh. He big on. He made it. Oh wow, 2K. Y'all let anybody, and I do mean this in the bottom of my heart. Buckets. Come on, boy. Yeah, but the thing, yeah, I can. It's a simple fact where, hold on, let me talk. I can. It's a simple fact where my 3-point is not gonna be until like once I be at like a 99. My 3-point gonna be like a whole 79 or maybe a 80. So yeah, I can shoot with this build. It's just that I gotta give him a good jump shot. I got to give him a good jump shot. Oh wow. And if I my butt. That one. Oh man. There's some babies down here, bro. Wow. You can't catch up with me, coach. Got 5 of those things. Good one, boy. Game.
Just like that.
Come on, man. So close to a new defensive bag. Now all of a sudden all the teams want me. Now all of a sudden, ain't that so, man? That's so stupid, man. Man, this be like this in real life, man. Like, you never know who wants you after a good workout. You never know who wants you. Never know who wants cool like that? Cool like
Yo,
that.
dang. Yo, man, I just did my thing in there.
You did your thing, bro.
Yeah, I left it all on the court.
That's how you got to do it. Anytime you get in that position, you got to leave it all out there.
All right.
That's what you did.
All right, so now it's draft night. What's next?
Hey, there's going to be a lot of uncertainty. You're going to be curious where you going, what team you going to play for, who you going to be playing with, East Coast, West Coast. There's going to be a lot of things up in the air, but at least you know that you're going to be an NBA player. It's a great feeling.
Yeah. So how'd you feel when you went on the stage with the commissioner?
Man, it was a great feeling. Go up there, shake his hand, take a picture, you get your hat, represent your team for the first time.
Man, I'm nervous. Crazy. I'm excited, though. It's that excited nerve feeling going on right now, man.
It's one of those weird feelings, but I'm excited for you, man. Congratulations. I know it's going to happen for you. Man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
For sure.
I hope these workouts not done, though, because I'm ready to,
now you know everything.
And when you talk about Junior, all you hear is first round lottery pick.
That sounds definitive
Come
to
on,
me.
man.
How does it feel?
I'm the best.
Oddly, it makes me feel.
Not to toot my horn to anybody, but I don't even care at this point. Man, I'm the best two-way small forward out here, man. Stop playing. Put some respect on my name.
More nervous. Like, hearing it aloud sounds like a prank.
It's real. Now just don't touch anything sharp or ride in anything fast or jump off anything high. And soon enough, all your dreams will come true.
Yo, man, I'm wired, bro.
You know the crazy thing about it is, bro? I don't even use a face. The only time I used a face scan was last year, but my face scan last year didn't look didn't look up to par. So that really a creative person I use. So it's like, this is me in real life. It's just that I got a small nose, so yeah.
Bro,
but appreciate it though, appreciate it.
I mean, I know it's good like to go to bed early and all that, but I'm bouncing off the walls right now.
Yo, I'm bugging too. It's like, this is all too crazy, man. Like, this is my life, you know what I mean?
I do. I mean, the NBA is right there. It's amazing, but it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yo.
What?
Let's go out.
Aw, man. Can't go out partying. We get caught, niggas goes viral, man. We gonna be done.
I'm not talking about partying, man.
Where you trying to go then? I don't know, man. Maybe that wasn't a good idea.
Nah, it's fine. Take pics with fans, watch some street ball. It's innocent, and there's something old school about it. The media will eat this up. No risk.
Junior and Henry.
Oh, what's up, bro? Oh, snap.
What's good, man?
How you doing here, man?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
What's up doing here, man? What's up, man?
Let me guess, y'all here for draft night, huh?
Yeah, man. That's a big night,
All right,
right?
you feeling excited?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? What do you? I got an idea. How about we get warmed up? Let's go twos. What you think, man?
Let's do twos, y'all. Let's have some fun.
I mean, unless y'all scared of my boy.
Man, I'd be scared. Come on.
You got jokes.
Oh,
well, I'm
man.
down. I ain't never scared.
Hey,
what you think, Junior?
Come on, man. Friendly competition.
Hold on one second. I'll holler at you.
1 second. What's up, man?
All right, let's think this through, man. All these fans, all these cameras, this is go really bad for me, man.
Okay. Pros and cons, right? Right?
Yeah.
Cons. He beats us, that goes viral. We look like trash, and our draft stock washes right up the Hudson River.
Yeah, that's bad, man. All of that sounds really bad.
Pros, we take them down. That goes viral. We become legends. Our draft stock goes through the roof.
But you already the top prospect, man.
I'm just saying we because we're teammates here. And it feels right. But, well, you are correct. I have no downside here. So listen, Junior. things can go bad real quick. I mean, that is Zion.
And I am a 70.
Yeah. So that's why I'll let you make the choice. If you in, I'm in. If you're not, sit back and watch the Zion show.
All right. So we talked about it.
So you guys ready to take me on or not?
Hell no. Oh, beast only overgrown, baby.
Yeah, man, we talked about it, and like sore. Yeah, we've been working out, training hard. Like my ankle been twist. Like
not really a
the same cough you
player,
had.
anyway. Yeah,
I've been having that same cough.
We passed
something going around. You got the same thing?
Saying what thing?
Little cough.
Little cough?
Little cough.
No, I ain't got a little cough.
Okay, yeah, man, I'm just not feeling right. My stomach acting up. I'm hungry. I'm kind of a little sleepy. Hey, you get rested for the. We get it.
No need to.
We get it.
Explain. It's biggest night of y'all life tomorrow.
Right.
I get it, y'all in the league tomorrow.
It's all good. It's all good. Hey, listen, we still gonna be rooting for you tomorrow in the draft, all right?
All right. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Good luck, yo.
I mean,
don't come too. I'm sick. Don't come too close.
You're right. That's all right.
Coronavirus.
Y'all were just a little bit scared.
It's
That's okay.
real.
That's okay. Can't help it. Stay up.
Talk about you want to play against Zion? Hell no. Okay, but next defending best, I gotta get Clemson on silver. After Clemson on silver, we're gonna get Intimidator on silver. Then we worry about Interceptor. Then we're gonna worry about Pickpocket. I'm not gonna show y'all all. I'm not gonna tell y'all all of my defending badges. With playmaking, downhill, bailout, maybe needle threader. It's either needle threader or velocity passer. Shooting. Oh, that's a little secret for y'all. And these my only two finishing badges. So, yeah. So you want to play against Zion? Hell no. Come on, man. I mean, I already cover athlete. You think I'm trying to play against him? I'm good, dog. I'm good. Yeah, that's stuff, bro. That boy already weighed 300 pounds to my 230, 240. Come on, man. I would play the Draft Day song, but it's copyright. Not by Drake, by another artist. So, yeah.
How are you feeling?
Good. Yeah, I'm good.
There's a piece in all of us that when we're close to achieving a goal or dream, we suddenly feel like an imposter. Like someone's gonna realize we don't belong, and then quietly ask us to shuffle out the exit.
Yeah, like my dad should be sitting here and not me.
It's a long shadow you've walked through. It's time to step out of it now.
Tonight marks the realization of a dream for the best young players in the world. A reward for their many... With the first pick in the NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Hendricks Cobb.
Yes!
Congratulations, boy. Get him.
With the second pick in the NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Junior from Texas Tech University.
Second pick. Told you, man.
Made it, bro. Get it.
That's gonna be me one day. That's gonna be me one day. But anywho, I'm a Memphis Grizzly. Everybody wanted me to go to the Grizzlies this year. I'm 21 with my small forward. So I got y'all.
Wow. You know how many people live on this planet? 7.8 billion. You know how many in the NBA? Not that many.
Look, I just gotta thank you, Coach. I wouldn't even be here if you hadn't talked me into it way back when.
Ordinarily, I'd say you did all the work. In this case, yeah, I'll take the credit.
I guess I walked into that one.
Hey, let's cheer some coffee or whatever is around here.
Let's do it.
Yes. To Junior, Newark's finest. You made it. I'm really, really proud of you. Bravo.
Thank you.
This life is a long story, son. Just make sure you remember who you are, yeah?
Two things I want to say. Before anybody want to clown me about why I ain't with your Archie, I'm going to give y'all a couple things. The man came up to me when I was hurt. No, it was when my first game playing in high school or the second game where I got hurt. Came up to me and was like, hey man, you're my only way back into making big dollars and all that. That's one. Number two, he came up to me while I was in college going to my next class, practice, wherever. Excuse me. Came up to me and was like, hey man, you gotta do better out there because you know your drag stops not looking too right. So that's two. Number three, like I gotta earn my fans in the neighborhood. Why I gotta go to the neighborhood and earn more fans? I can just do that in my career. Literally in my career. Instead of going to a neighborhood and worried about what the anybody watching. The only people watching you in my career is people who play online. And the people you play with. Oh, you know. Ain't nobody gonna be watching. The heck? That's why I ain't went with him. I just couldn't. So I just kick him to the boot. Kick him to the curb like a hoe. So yeah, man.
It's a place.
Oh, another thing too, I did not know he died. Did not know.
Sure, Dad. I will.
I know.
I did not know he died. $2021 year. Alright. Y'all can read this if y'all want to. And the team where I brought 3 to 4 rings with on 2K20. Yeah, I don't get it. They picked me and him. I know it seemed like you like competing for the same minutes, but the team has assured me that they let both of you have plenty of opportunity to show what you can do. So I just gotta go out there and do my thing. Exactly, play the way you capable of, and have no choice but to get in your bro. If you gang share me, I'm going to be back for this one. I got you, Chief. I got you. Yeah, I got you. Alright, progression. No badges. Got. What my jersey number? I ain't got that much VC. RIP to Kobe. Mamba out. Alright, we go under minutes. My minutes. Oh, I forget. He a 80 was balling like that? Man, ain't no way. He was balling like a whole 90 something in college. Boy, I was at 80. Get the alright. Yeah, alright, 2K. I'm gonna go to the neighborhood real quick, y'all. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it. It's the same. It's the same stuff. I'm grinding the top rail. Either SS2 or SS3. I'm grinding with top rail. I'm going to the neighborhood real quick. I want to see. Oh, copyright. Let me talk real quick over this. Ski man. Oh, oh my God. That's player. Not you. Copyright. Good God Almighty. Turn down to 15. Oh, I full with it. I'll let you know, bro. I'll let you know. Oh, this look nice. And it's double rail. This looks nice. Once I be like an 85 and above, I'm going straight to park. Oh, mean 85 and above. Oh, it's shorty stars? NBA. I gotta get all of this. Not the wristbands that. We gonna save all day. Let's go ahead and alright, cause it's 11 where I am. I got you. Oh, I could get the J. I can't add depository. Okay, shut me down. And for everybody asking, we playing 12 minutes around here. Until I get my VC up, we playing 12 minutes around here. We got to. Got to.
What's up? It's Dame. Welcome to NBA2K21. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to the season premiere of NBA 2K TV, brought to you by Adidas.
coming up, we have the exclusive global reveal of NBA 2.
I just need VC, man. I do not care about nothing big. My phone's not on. Oh yeah, he's talking to him. Big thing.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening. And before we get going, let's hear.
Say, bro, I'll text you and I'll text you and let you know what I'm gonna do. Because from here on out, I'm gonna just be focusing and grinding. So I'm only gonna do this one. This is gonna be my only game I'm gonna do while I'm still live streaming. And after that, I'm going to be in straight grind mode because I'm out of that pre.
Well aware of the Miami Heat and their particular culture. Udonis Haslem.
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you.
And drafted out of Kentucky with the 14th pick back in 17. Stardom really wasn't predicted for Bam, but Shaq, a star, he's becoming.
You know, with a name like Bam, you expect a banger. You know, he actually surprised me with his skill level. I didn't know he was that good. You know, passing.
Same stuff.
He's checked in for the Heat. Robinson comes in for Andre Iguodala.
I figured generic. And I got Jimmy.
Passes it to Taylor. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And the Heat making a change here. Nunn's checked in. DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Memphis. Morant passes to Taylor. Over Butler. And another miss by Memphis.
Yeah,
and Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for
we up by,
they trail by 1.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle, and they don't want to give away anything like they did last year.
Take the screen.
Pass to Valanciunas. Butler against Taylor. Shot clock at 5. Clark, the pass to Melton. Sinks the triple.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Now Robinson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Adebayo. Chalk up 2 there. Adebayo's got it all tied up now for Miami.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
Clark right side. Taylor. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And there's the pass to Nunn. Here's Adebayo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. Shaq, you stay very involved with the game, hang out with a lot of the players, talk with coaches. You go to many games. Name some personalities that you enjoy the most, guys you like hanging around with.
Well, I hang around with everybody, but a few guys shaped my mentality. The gentleman next to you, he doesn't know this, but I knew that when he was in college, he already had a T-shirt business, a real estate license. So I really learned the business from him. And it was D. Scott. D. Scott taught me to just have fun, be silly. Alonzo taught me to be serious and be more focused. Hanging out with LeBron and Kobe. I'm just happy to have the ability to just be blessed to just meet so many people.
That's a varied list.
That is.
What a nice compliment to you.
It's an honor to be on that list.
Yes, I'm right. That's your first name on there.
You didn't know I knew about the real estate.
I didn't.
Yeah, I bought a house and you overcharged me for the interest. But that's okay.
To end the run. And there's a sweet move to the rack on the lay-in from Taylor.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Hero passes to Nunn. Passes it to Adebayo. So the wing on the left. Deep two from Robinson. And the Heat get another bucket right there. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Left side, Taylor. Over Robinson. Shot by Taylor, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Y'all gonna see the struggle, man.
And here is Clark. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Taylor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Memphis shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Cobb's checked in for D'Anthony Melton. Jack, you always play with a lot of passion. Is it possible to play with so much fire that gets the best out of you? And if so, who in the league sometimes crosses that line and has too much of whatever that is inside that drives your pitch?
You know, Greg, when we were playing, there's only one guy, Kevin Garnett. Now, in this era, you got to go with Russell Westbrook, Draymond Green, and Kyrie Irving.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Pass to Robinson. Inside. From 10 feet out. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist by Robinson.
Never
The Heat lead by 6. 1:11 left here in the opening quarter.
And we lose because of me.
The pass to Cobb. Jones against Nunn. Here's Taylor. That shot off. And it's Miami the other way.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And it's blocked. Now here's Nunn. Passes to Adebayo. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now an 8-point Heat lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Taylor attacking. Here's Anderson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Nunn. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle, 5 to shoot. Olynyk banked in off the glass.
Well, Olynyk's a big guy. He's not going to slow down. And right there playing physical.
Shaq, thanks for coming by. Entertaining as always. Happy to have you on the program. You have an open share anytime you want to join us.
Anytime, Kevin. My pleasure. Whenever you guys need me, just give me a call. If I'm not doing icy hot Krispy Kreme or the Journal Insurance, you just give me a call.
Other than that, you'll be free.
Yeah, I'll be free.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it. That you're planting that seed early, so they can only get better, and they're learning, and they're gaining confidence because they're playing so well. So with me being here with these guys, we're special.
Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync.
terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Hero out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Robinson in at the small forward. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey.
Wow, they ain't got to do that to me.
The game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story. Lets a floater go, and it's Crowder letting it in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Cobb. Memphis moving that ball around. Taylor passes to Anderson. Lays it up off the glass.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Miami leading by 10. None with it. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by Anderson. The Grizzlies shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Taylor, and Jones has it in the corner. Back to Taylor. Sweet move, and it's good on the way in. Taylor's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies. And Junior, coming into the NBA from college ball, wasn't the top recruit from his class, Greg, but he showed what he can do.
Junior had some fantastic performances during his college career. Nobody was quite sure where he would land in the draft. This team's convinced that he can be a factor in the NBA.
Jackson, that's good.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And here's Nunn. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of five-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. He says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. Guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And the Heat call time here.
Kendrick Nunn playing at Southside Chicago's Simeon High. That's the exact same high school that one Derrick Rose came from. He also played alongside Jabari Parker and won 4 state titles there.
Both teams decide. We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Taylor attacking. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far. And those 4 straight titles in Illinois record made it 7 total in Simeon's history.
That's unbelievable stuff, and that's probably why there's great reason why Kendrick Nunn's jersey hangs there in the rafters. Only 4 players have gotten that honor.
And the pass to Cobb. Kicks to Taylor. Anderson passes to Taylor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jimmy Butler. Grizzlies have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. And Taylor drops them both. And this the first action for Junior in the NBA. A lot, Greg, to like about the future for this young player.
All the hard work and grind that Junior's put in his whole life
It's all led to this moment. Without a doubt, this is something he'll never forget.
It's stolen by Jones. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Grizzlies have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've held a 12-point lead early. He kicks it to Robinson. Anderson with the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the...
I know I couldn't have an extra 50 bags of this. I need to get better on my shooting.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the... Teams will make substitutions. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Tyus Jones. Jackson is out there with Cobb. And there's the great. And it's Clark in at the center filling out the middle. Now Taylor. He's got 16. Here's Jackson. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Robinson down low. He's against Clark. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Adebayo.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Outside, Jones over to the wing. Taylor inside. That one goes in. Greg Jr., as you know, taken in this year's draft. He didn't last long on the board, and this team jumped on the chance to draft him.
There are a lot of high upside players in the draft, but none more so than Junior. He's an athletic monster and could end up being the best player of this class. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Adebayo. He nails it, and we're tied up. Adebayo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Love it when the big guy like Adebayo is out there making it happen in the fast break.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Robinson. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Hero into the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
To the paint. Taylor's shot, good. Taylor's got 22.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Jones against Dragic. And the rejection by Jackson. Hero passes to Adebayo. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Taylor, guarded closely. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First one falls for him.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Heat trail by 4. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Dragic against Jones, and the call will go against the great. That is his first foul of the game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Floats it up for Adebayo. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. 6-point game. Outside Robinson. Here's Hero. Adebayo finds Dragic. 4 on the clock. Over to the left wing. Here's Robinson. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Down low. Here's Taylor. He can't get it to go. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And the call. So a close game sees Memphis take this one.
Yes.
They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Alders, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
That's the thing, bro. No, nothing. You know who we going with, baby? Team Jordan, Jumpman. Stop playing. How much we see? 1 down. Wow. Alright. Alright, y'all. Oh, well, yeah. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna end the live right here. Like, this could have been literally a 4 or 5 hour stream if my internet hadn't been going out on me. You see the stat I'm pulling up right now: 26 all things, 3 rebirths. It was usual say 4 assists and playing 15 minutes. This should tell you something. At a 70, you got the far left corner. At the 70 overall, putting in work like that. So. No. Oh, I seen enough. Don't worry, I screenshotted. So anywho, like, man, look, I'm gonna end it right here. I gave y'all that gameplay. I could simulate and just let y'all watch it, but I know y'all don't want to be bored to death. And the reason why I went to the Grizzlies is because, you know, I've been carrying teams, man. So I want a challenge. I want to carry to a team to the first finals. I did it with the Grizzlies. No, I did it with Toronto. I did it with the Magic. Now the Grizzlies on my list. So, you know, yeah. So, you know, man, I'm in the lab right here. Tomorrow I got y'all with one more live of Madden in 2K21. So yeah, man, I appreciate everybody coming out and all that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you new, and I'll catch y'all boys and girls tomorrow, man. Y'all take it easy, man.